Hello again. Last time when I was just back from sabbatical, I shared that over the next few weeks I'm going to just share a few things that came up from my sabbatical for me, particularly when I was away on my silent retreat, and started off with just saying it would be really good if maybe once a week you could put some of this stuff into practice, almost like a mini retreat for you. And the first thing I encouraged you to do was just to intentionally, at least once a week, to make some space, just half an hour of space, just to be with God, to sit with Him. And challenged you that maybe if you could, to even do that 3 times a week would be even better, because it seems to open us up to a place where we become more aware of God's presence. I wonder how some of you got on with that, and today I want to just share another little poem, if you like, with you, which is another way of just helping people to understand how simply just to sit in the silence with God. Sometimes silent prayer feels very daunting and very hard for people, because they say, well, what do I do? What do I say? You know, what happens when the distractions come in? And I've come across this lovely little poem which just gives encouragement about just how just to sit and to be still. And so it might be, if you're going to put this into practice this week and you're going to continue to find at least half an hour once a week, or maybe even 3 times a week, that would be fantastic. You might like to just listen to me each time, just read this as an introduction to that time, just to help you to enter the stillness. So it's going to be a much shorter thought today, which is probably a good thing, because I'm simply going to read this. In fact, I'm going to read it twice, and then over to you to then sit in the stillness. Be silent, be still, alone. Empty before your God. Say nothing, ask nothing. Be silent, be still. Let your God look upon you. That is all. He knows. He understands. He loves you with an enormous love. He only wants to look upon you with his love. Quiet. Still be. Let your God love you. The more one experiences God, the smaller one becomes. The less one speaks, the more God speaks. I'm going to read that one more time. Be silent, be still, alone. Empty before your God. Say nothing, ask nothing. Be silent, be still. Let your God look upon you. That is all. He knows. He understands. He loves you with an enormous love. He only wants to look upon you with his love. Quiet, still be. Let your God love you. The more one experiences God, the smaller one becomes. The less one speaks, the more God speaks. And those words are from the poem In God's Womb, a spiritual memoir by Edwina Gately. Be silent, be still before your God this week.